Alright YouTube, today I have a Mantis tiller with a Koritz engine, model number SV2-AE, with a serial number of, not sure if you can see that in there, serial number 0074841. This is a two-stroke engine. I've taken the air filters off and it won't crank. I'm not a two-stroke man, so maybe y'all can help me out. I'll show you what I've tried with it. I have the switch on, the choke is off, throttle's all the way open. I'm using a flammable electronic cleaner here as a starting fluid. Close the choke. And we got nothing. So I'll pull the spark plug and show you what we got. I did put a new plug in here. It takes a Champion CJ8. This is the old one here. Not sure you can see that. But I'm not using that one because it wasn't working. So I got a new one here. And it won't fire on that either. And it is a little damp, but that's probably fluid. I've got a compression tester here. I'll show you what we're getting there. Alright, we got our compression tester hooked up, throttle open, choke open. And we got, what do we got here? Around 50 pounds. I was getting 60 earlier. Now I'm going to show you the resistance on the coil inside there. I read on a page on eBay that was proving that their coil was good, that a good coil should be somewhere around 650 ohms for this motor. So we'll see what we got here. And I'm just attaching up to the case outside of the coil, and we got 640 ohms over by the, let's see, on the cylinder body, 640 ohms. So basically we're at 640 ohms. I don't know if that's good or if that means anything, but maybe somebody can tell me something. I also decided to check the resistance on my CDI module here, and I don't know if it can do anything or not, but it's infinite. So I'm not sure if that's because there's an open circuit that needs to be replaced, or if it's just because of how the CDI unit works. And I've got a connection there. That's just connected to the two wires here. But when I go to ground, the ground screw, there's nothing. Alright, now this is really hard to show on the camera because it doesn't want to focus and see what I see, but I'll just do the best I can. There is some scoring on the cylinder. This is the input side, by the way. There's some scoring on the cylinder, but it doesn't look too bad from my layman's perspective of what I've seen on YouTube. I do have both rings. I don't know if I can get them both to show on this side. There they are. You can see under the piston there. Alright, this is the exhaust side. I took off the top, it's just easier to turn over by hand. I mean, there's some scoring, but it looks pretty good in there. The head of the cylinder is dirty, but you know what do you expect? It's probably 30 years old. Here's the top side, got the recoil starter removed. Need a gasket, but that shouldn't stop it from starting, should it? Answer below. Wanted to show you the coil in there. I'm not sure you can see it. There's no room to adjust it on those screws. At least not towards the flywheel. And it looks like there's very little gap anyway. Well, very little gap at the brackets. There's about a quarter at the widest part to the flywheel. Right in there. Otherwise it can't really be moved. And I haven't been able to get this nut off. I've tried PB Blaster when both the ratchet and an impact, and I haven't gotten it to move. Is there a secret to it? Answer below. Recoil starter. Recoil is just fine though. Anyway, that's all I've got. I have not put a carb kit in it yet. Compression was low. I haven't opened up the cylinder yet. Besides taking the two sides open. Some of the bolts are tough to get out. The one on the right side of the exhaust shield here would not come out. Might just have to work at it harder. Anyway, is it worth spending any more time on? Should I just chuck it? Give me your advice in the comments, or make a video response. Thanks. Out.